All right, welcome back. It looks like there's an upset on the cards. It might just happen. You never know. Let's take you to the UEFA Champions League and let you know that Monaco has scored. And as it stands, guys, as it stands, Monaco will go through if it ends this way.
Well, I'm not surprised. Don't forget, at the point when they defeated, Arsenal, defeated Arsenal in England. I mean, we're all called in the offsets. Don't forget, at that point, they had players who were promising, the likes of Kondobia, who currently plays for Inter, and Tony Marshall, Manchester United. The list is endless. So I'm not surprised. There's been a good progression, for
youngsters just progressing
into this fixture, going against another inconsistent team in England, Manchester City, where anything can happen. So I'm not surprised the result is stands this way. 2-0. If he ends this way, Monaco, through to the knockouts. I'm talking about the quarterfinals at this point. But for Manchester City, I think they will score goals. So they need to be wary of the threat Aguero and the likes might bring in the second 45 minutes, and they need to keep their defense tight so that the likes of Raheem Sterling and co, don't run through. These are pacey players that might just, kill their hope.
Joseph, the fact that Pep Guardiola says attack is the best form of defense, that if you score, we can score as well. Is that what is making this happen?
Yeah, definitely. They are not sitting back. I want to believe so. And also, if you look at this game, it was something similar that happened in the first leg. At the stage, they had a chance of going 3-1 up. But at the end of it, what happened? At the end, they woke up and it ended 5-3. So don't ever write off Manchester City. Forget the fact that it is 2-0 up.
If there is anything they can do,
they can
score.
They can score.
Defending it, that's something else. But you can't put it past them to score.
Of course, they definitely can. The game is still wide open as it is now.
31 minutes played.
31 minutes played. You can't write off Man City at this stage. The game is still an open game. I see goals from Manchester City in this game.
Okay, maybe we'll just leave it at that and wait. But it looks like on the night. There's an upset.
How would you call it an upset?
In the making. Okay, it doesn't qualify as an upset.
It doesn't because they've done it against English teams in the past, against Chelsea, against Arsenal. So they have a pedigree, of beating English teams.
But when you look at the caliber of players, you compare the caliber of players
form
and Monaco and Manchester City.
Is that they've never really had the best of players when compared to, because the English teams have always been richer. They've always had the more glamorous players, but they have this solid bench. Players coming from all through the ranks, the youth ranks, and once they just get to this level, they know, especially when they are up against English team, they know how to just.
But I think if he ends this way, it won't be tagged as an upset, just to echo his words in that one, because look at Monaco current form. I mean, they're currently battling the likes of Paris Saint-Germain and Nice in that one to the French League One title. So anything can still happen. They might just win, the French League One title and also dethrone Paris Saint-Germain. So based on current form, you want to give it to Monaco. Don't forget, Manchester City is still struggling in the top four. But you look at the quality of the leagues, the English Premier League and the French League, where you want to pick the English Premier League. Look at the top two teams they're competing with, Paris Saint-Germain. The caliber of players, can compete with any team in the world.
Exactly.
All right. You guys are the pundits, so usually I should take whatever you say. But in my book, if Monaco beats Manchester City tonight, it's an upset.